Hello and welcome to Art with Taco. So the first thing we're gonna do today on Art with Taco is we're going to move our chat over here so that I can continue looking at it. This is where PogChamp. This is where Dr. Taco One Poggers came from. All right, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna have this open here, and then we're gonna just blink that out for a second. We're gonna go to Google. Okay, we're gonna go over here. Go to Google's. You go to google.com. And what we're gonna look for a bean, not Mr. Bean. Now I want see this looks like a good bean. So I'm going to copy the image of this bean. Okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and yep, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paste that bean. I'm not going to show any of this real quick because it's just kind of it's not going to take real long. So I'm just going to you might be able to figure out what I'm doing. If not, like I said, this isn't going to take a terrible amount of time. Then we're going to go ahead and delete all of that. And then what we're going to do, we're going to click on all of this. Copy. We're going to move this over here. Paste it. Keep this canvas this size. Okay. Here we go. Gotta get this back up. So what we're doing here, okay, so we've got a bean, okay? We've got a bean right here. So we've got a little bean. He's a happy little bean. Probably the happiest bean you're going to see today. He's up against the wall though, so I'm not really concerned about that at the moment. But he do be up against up against the wall. I'm extremely thirsty. It is a fine looking. I have to check my phone. Apparently, I've just been pog champed. Poggers. Oh, warehouse associate, you say? Whoa, we've been listening to some New Order? Hell yeah. Oh my god, I have so many notifications on my phone. So yeah, background's gone. That's what we needed. Alright, so deselect. Since this is just for fun, again, like normally I would take more time to get rid of this, but I just, you know what? Let's try and do something. What if I bump up? Okay, what if I do this? There has to be a certain level. Alright, so let's go ahead and delete that. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. So now we've got a bean, right? Got a nice little bean here. I'm going to move it real quick. That looks a little bit better. In fact, we can make it a little bit bigger. You know what? There we go. Now we got a bean. Boom. We gotta add a layer. Let's add 2 layers. So what we need, we're gonna keep it simple. We're gonna switch back over to our internet, and I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna go to Google here, and I'm just gonna put poggers. Now, that is an amazing face mask. Petition to normalize saying poggers. Is this something you guys would like to do? I need need, how big is this? Does not say how big that is. I need 800 by 800. That should work. All right, so if I copy this image, all right, then we're gonna come over here, go ahead, boot that. All right, so now we need a new image again. Perfect. We gotta paste that bad boy down. Now, first thing we gotta do is we gotta put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it. Okay, that's the first thing we've got to do, because if it's not facing the other way, then this is not going to work. So now we have our PogBean. Okay, so we have our bean. We don't need this bean anymore. Goodbye, bean. So we have our bean, and we have our PogBean. Now, what I would like to do is I technically would like an image of Beano doing PogBean. But since I don't have that today, what we're going to have to go ahead and do is do this. It's going to be something like that. It's going to be very, very akin to that. I like to use a nice bright green. You can certainly feel free to use whatever color works for you. The reason I like bright green personally is because I can really see where my strokes are if I'm using the pencil or anything of that nature. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to use the line tool instead of the pencil. We're going to go ahead and you can see we're on layer 2. And this is important when you're doing things of this nature. For you see, what we're doing is we're going to actually only take bits and pieces of this image. Okay, so I'm going to try and do my best to only take the parts that I need. So we just kind of need to make sure we have the eye kind of rounded out nicely. Try and make it as natural as possible. Okay, so then what we do here is once you've got your thing outlined properly, what you want to go ahead and do, take your magic wand and you're going to click that in there. Now, you're going to want to copy that. But what you have to do, you have to go down a layer. You go ahead and you copy that. Now, this is where the layers on the bean become important. So we're going to go to, we're going to do layer 3. I think layer 3 should be a good layer for this. Now, we're going to go ahead and hit paste here. Now, what we have here is an eye. Now, what I was really hoping for was trying to find a bigger eye, but we're going to go ahead and go with this. So it's going to be a little blurred, but when it's an emote phase, you probably won't be able to tell a great difference. So what we're going to do the same thing we just did, layer 2, get our line, and we're going to deselect this because we're not dumb. And we're going to do like this. And we're just going to follow the curve of the line as best we can. Now again, if I was trying to do this on a more serious note, I would probably try a little bit harder. But since we're doing this as a gag, I'm going to do, like I said, the best that I can here. See, now here you can kind of use your own discretion of how you want to do this. I think this should actually be pretty good. So again, I'm going to click on that inside there. Come down here. We're going to copy that. Come over here. I'm going to go ahead and paste that eye. Now, again, got to get it bigger. Okay. Alright, what we're going to do, we're going to get rid of layer 2 now. Oh, no, undo. Wrong thing. We're going to get rid of layer 2. gonna do a new layer too. Because what I want to do here, I want the nose. I was on the fence about whether I wanted the nose or not, and I have decided that yes, I do want the nose. So we're not gonna do the whole nose. We're just gonna kind of do like this. Make sure that that's all nice and closed. And click right in there. Copy that up. And go layer 2. Oh Lord, it hurts. Alright. Deselect again. I'm just gonna delete that layer. And now comes probably the most important part of your PogChamp. Now I don't know exactly what curve.
Poggers.
Accurate. But we're gonna do a line, I think, right about here. I think this should be pretty good. We want to make sure we're following a nice curve of the lip. Nothing too crazy. We just want to make sure that we are, staying within that boundary, trying to keep it as natural as possible. So really just going to boils down to what pixel you want to be on. I'm going to die. And we're going to come over here, bring it in just click in there. Oh, the ear, I never thought of that. All right, so background, we're going to go ahead and copy that. We're going to go ahead and deselect here.
I come from a land.
It hurts so much. Oh, but then last but not least, we're going to go ahead and get this ear. So again, like I said, try and follow your curves as best you can. It's not always easy. Thankfully, he has pretty angular ears, almost elven or elvish in nature, depending on how you want to say it. We're gonna go ahead and get it. See what we can see. Look at this here. Boom! It's a beauty, folks. Just curve it in there. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I was wondering about that too. I was wondering about putting some hair on his head as well, but I don't know yet. Hey, remember when we were talking about documentaries? That was a good time. Oh, I have a stitch right in my stomach and it hurts so bad. Let's go with layer 3. Please, Lord God. Oh, yes. Oh, life-giving water. My wife's water cup was right there. So, the question becomes, how much hair does he need? That's the question. Because, I mean, to be honest, like, I have no issue with being, like, kind of just, like, getting in here and just kind of, like, freestyling it. It's got some crazy hair. It's going to be off the screen, so it doesn't really matter. Do a little crazy hair, and then it comes down. The one thing that I actually... Oh, no, I fucked it up. I gotta do it all over again. What was I saying? What doesn't matter. All I'm really trying to say is I hate sauerkraut. That's really all I'm trying to say. No, like, it doesn't really matter about the top of his head because that's just going to be off the screen anyways. So if we want to go with the full head of hair, we'll go ahead and we'll copy that. And then what we're going to have to do, we're going to add another layer. And we'll get... God. The portion with his scalp still on. Ow. So I don't really know... Alright, so I think... Okay, hold on. So I think what we actually need to do is if we go to layer 2... And ladies and gentlemen... Ladies and gentlemen... we have created art today. I literally can't with like the emote size. It's so ridiculous. Well, I mean, what's kind of sad is if you get it down to like literal emote size, you can't really make out the finer details. This is like... This is the perfect size right here. Pig hemp, baby. Oh my god. Oh my god. I would just like to take a moment and say thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out through all of this nonsense. Check my Discord. Can we stop? we stopped for PogChamp. We have PogChamp at home. Oh my god, it hurts so much. What a time to be alive. Oh, Gadget. Oh, Gadget, I love you. That is so good, dude. Hold on. Oh, it hurts so much. My niece is currently on Discord, so I gotta log her out. Am I gonna get it on the first try? Hell yeah. That is impressive. If you're very curious about, hello Bino, welcome. If you're very curious about what's there, there is a link to the Discord down below, but I will add an additional Discord. Why? Oh, sweat drops. Okay, that's a little more. It's a little more comfortable. This is what Gadget is working on. And it is a masterpiece, and I love it. Like I really do like that. I like that a lot. I appreciate so much. Same thing. I also appreciate. Give me a second. I gotta find it real quick. I'll say I keep it on here because I just really appreciate anytime somebody makes something for me. And this one I do be loving. This one I do be loving a lot. So I keep these little things on my computer whenever we do be getting one. So I think both of these are Gadget's beautiful creations. Hey, dude, it's so good though. The simplicity of it is why it's so good. It's why it's so good. I am very proud. I'm very proud of my boy I made here. So we're going to go ahead and save. No, we're going to save this as a PNG. We're going to call this PogBean. So we'll have the PogBean in our back pocket. Should a time ever arise that we need PogBean, it will be this is the kind of stuff that this is why I need to be partner, okay? I've also shared the PogBean in Discord. So you lot, if you want to see the beautiful PogBean, it's there for posterity. I can't wait for somebody to like go to the Discord and just see like I got the poggers, Nightwolf's got the poggers. Then we have the PogBean. Oh my goodness gracious. Everyone do be getting I am so glad that this Poggers finally went live. I am so glad that that is a thing that happened. Um, I don't I don't even know where to go from here, guys. Um, I feel like this is as good a stopping place as any other. Uh, I don't. I honestly just have no idea what the hell else to do. Yeah, we've reached peak meme. So I don't think there's anything further we can do.